All right, solving rational expressions with just one term on the bottom. And all of these are monomials. There's no binomials. It's not like x plus 2 or x minus 5. They're all monomials, so there's just one thing on bottom. Whenever there's only one thing on bottom and we're trying to solve these, you have to find a common denominator first. Without a common denominator, we can't work with these. So here's the way you're going to find a common denominator. Take your numbers and list them out. So 2 and 4. I want you to list all the multiples of these things. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Those are multiples of 2. List the multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. All right, we're good there. Circle the first place that they actually come in contact. They first come in contact at 4. They are the same at 4. So we put a 4 on the bottom of all of these. Now look at this. We have x and x squareds. Choose the larger of the two. So that's going to be x squared. That gives us a common denominator. Okay? Now, once we have a common denominator, we have to work with the top. Well, how did I go from 2x to 4x squared? What did I multiply by? Well, 2 times 2 will give me the 4. I have an x. I need an x squared. That will give me an x. So that means I need to multiply the top by 2x. All right? Looking right here, 4 to 4. Nothing. I don't need anything else. X squared, x squared. Everything's already there. There's nothing that needs to be put on top, needs to be multiplied out. So I just leave it at the 3. Here, x squared, 4x squared. Well, what did I multiply by on the bottom? Well, that 4. That 4 we did not have before, so I need to take the top, and I'm going to multiply it by a 4. So whatever it takes to get us to a common denominator is what I have to multiply the top by. So this one was missing a 2x, so I multiply the top by a 2x. This denominator already had everything there, so I didn't change anything, so the top stays the same. Here, I needed a 4 on the bottom, so I have to multiply the top by 4 as well. Once I do that, I have a common denominator. Cancel out the denominator. 1 times 2x is 2x. And then I have plus 3 equals, distribute that out, 4x plus 8. Now I have an equation I can solve. Subtract 2x from each side. 3 equals 2x plus 8. Subtract the 8. Negative 5 equals 2x. Divide by 2. X equals negative 5 over 2. That would be my solution. Okay? So if we are dealing with a problem like this, list out the numbers, list out all the multiples. See the first place that they actually repeat themselves. Where is the first number, or what is the first number that they have in common? In this case, it's a 4. This is called a least common multiple. Put it on bottom. X and x squared. Well, that's going to be x squared. Take the larger of the two. What did I need to get there? Well, 2x to 4x squared. I needed another 2x. 2x times 2x gives me 4x squared. If you want to look at it a little bit differently, this is 4x squared divided by 2x. Okay? 4 divided by 2 is 2. X squared divided by x is x. That's why I multiply the top by 2x. 4x squared, nothing changed, so that stays the same. X squared to 4x squared. So I take the 4x squared, I divide it by the x squared. Well, the x squareds cancel. That leaves me with a 4. That's why the 4 goes on top. Okay? So give you one more problem to do like this. Okay, so let's say that that's our problem. Again, look at your denominators. I have a 3, I have a 1, I have a 6. So I'm going to take 3 and 6, figure out the multiples that I have. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 6, 12, 18. Where's the first place they come in contact? 6. So my common denominator is going to be 6. Look at your x's. I have an x, I have an x squared, I have an x squared. Take the largest, so that's going to be x squared. This one has a 2 already. This one has an x already. That one already has an x plus 2. Now, what else needs to go up there? Well, 6x squared divided by 3x. 6 divided by 3 is a 2. X squared divided by an x is an x, so that needs to go on top.